Mallet.
Oh, hey, Rita, can I help you with something?
Yeah, I was trying to find out if there's anything new on Rafe.
No, we got nothing. We're working hard on it, though. Please don't worry, okay? I won't rest until we find this kid.
Jeffrey's worried. He's worried. He wants the kid to be brought in safely so that this whole thing can be handled sensibly. He's afraid that some kook's gonna get his hands on Rafe.
Believe me, Rita, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure Rafe doesn't suffer more than he has to, okay?
Okay.
You know, actually, we got a bit of a lead. I was about to call Jeffrey about it.
Oh, please do. He feels like he's being kept in the dark because of the new chief.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Tell Jeffrey to get better and get back to work.
There's one more thing. I'm worried about Daisy. I don't want her to get caught in the middle of something just because she's in this relationship with Rafe. Is anybody watching her?
Anybody that has a connection to Rafe, we've got our eyes on. But you know what you can do? Encourage Daisy. I mean, if she knows something or has anything, encourage her to come to us, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Talk to you later.
Okay.
All right.
Well, this is it. This is your life. Yes, Dr. Maida, I'm sleeping. No, there's no fever, and I'm taking my meds. Perfect. Hi, it's Olivia Spencer. I need a cab at the Beacon. Yeah, I'm going to Cedars. No, you know the routine. Just stay there, and then I'll come out and... Yeah, thanks.
Everything looks good. You can start on the next step of your exercise program.
That's it?
One step at a time.
I'm not exactly a one-step-at-a-time kind of gal.
You'll learn.
So I have a question. Let's just say that my body decides to reject this heart. How long before the first sign and the rest of it? I mean, is it fast?
Sometimes, but let's see how you respond to the medication.
Yeah, I just want to know what to expect. You know, I know the odds of patients surviving rejection.
It's very important that you stay positive. We don't need to have this conversation right now.
I know. I want to know what's going to happen. You know,
You're doing
whatever it is.
fine. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh, good. Saved me the trip. Well, I wouldn't want to inconvenience you, so what's going on?
I heard that Natalia Rivera fled the country. Rumor has it that you financed her trip.
So?
I never knew you two were so close.
She works for me. Her son's missing. She's under a bit of stress.
Still.
You know what? Her husband, I have his heart. She kind of handed it over to me. I figured it's the least I owe her.
Right. Where are you going?
Hello, Doris.
Wow, look at all the cards and flowers. Who knew you were so popular?
Not me. Well, thanks for your card and gift, by the way. That was very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, right. So, how are you feeling?
I'm ready to get back to work.
Here.
Doris, you shouldn't have. So, how's Cousin Barry, our new chief of police?
At least I know he's clean.
At least you know he's controllable.
So, how's the food been? Good?
Did you bring me anything on the Rivera case? You know, I was supposed to get a copy of the ballistics report.
Jeffrey, you can't work.
I've been working.
Well, you know, the doctor said that you're going to be out of commission for a while, especially if you keep trying to leave before you're ready.
You talked to my doctor?
I might have been eavesdropping.
Okay, about the ballistics report, you can have it faxed.
I replaced you. Just temporarily until you're ready to get back to work.
I told you, I have been working.
It's already done, Jeffrey.
Doris, you can't. I know we've had our moments, but you have to let me handle this Rivera case.
It's not like you could prosecute. Jeffrey, conflict of interest?
I can guide the investigation so that this kid's life is not ruined forever.
Jeffrey, you do not guide, okay? You steer things the way you want. Look at your statement. It's chock full of inaccuracies. What were you thinking?
I've remembered more since then.
Well, you know, rest up. I'll see you in a couple months.
A couple of months?
Take care.
Doris? I don't care what they told you, okay? If you got something, you send it to me. I'm gonna be back there soon, and I'm gonna remember who came through for me and who didn't. Okay, yes. No. Don't send a fax, send a messenger. I gotta go. Yeah. Hey.
For you.
Thank you.
So what's up? Your message sounded a little vague.
Did you hear this? I've been relieved of my duty. You know, we gotta get our jobs back, Mallet, before Doris and Cousin Barry take over this town and send it straight to hell. And we gotta do it before Rafe is found.
Well, I'm going to make Rafe my #1 priority. I already have, but I am going to step down.
Well, maybe it's time to step back up.
Look, I agree. We have to look out for Rafe, okay? But I'm not going to do it as chief.
Well, that might be the only way.
Well, what's going on with you? How are you feeling?
Mallet, if we don't stay on top of this thing from the inside, this kid's gonna have no chance. And you, what? You want to spend the rest of your career walking a beat?
Yeah, if it works out like that, sure.
No. No, you don't. Now, maybe we didn't see this one coming, okay? Maybe we let Gus's son slip through the cracks, but we can fix it. You demoting yourself to patrolman isn't gonna help anyone.
I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure Rafe stays out of jail, okay? But I'm going to do that as Gus's friend. I'm through with backroom politics.
I know where he is.
What are you talking about? Where?
I don't know exactly where he is, but I have it on very good authority that he's here in town, hiding out. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing you're not chief of police. Maybe you can work on this thing on your own and keep a low profile.
Well, that's what I'm about these days. We're going to find the kid, okay, Jeffrey? He's got no money, he's got no connections. How far could he have gone?
That's a very good question. So will you keep me posted?
Yeah. I'll call you later. Hey,
Hi.
you locked out?
Nope.
You okay?
Yeah, I was just thinking. I got a lot going on. Actually, I got nothing going on. That's worse, isn't it? Then you just start thinking about things you really don't want to think about. So how's your new life?
I'm okay. Yeah, one step at a time.
That's boring.
Actually, I find myself absolutely and infinitely fascinated. Well, I hear that you're a real big real estate hotshot, so when I save up some bucks, I know who to come to for advice.
Actually, I probably could help you.
Well, you won this place, right? Not really your style, but...
I sold it back to Natalia and Rafe. And then Rafe shot Jeffrey, so they didn't get a chance to move in.
Yeah, you know, I played catch with that boy the morning he shot Jeffrey, and he seemed okay.
Just like that, everything changes.
I want to help that kid. You mind if we go in and take a look around?
Sure. So, what are we looking for?
I don't know. Just trying to get an idea about the kid's frame of mind.
Never even lived here.
That's kind of interesting. Didn't that belong to Gus?
I guess so.
Huh. I've seen Rafe wear this. And, you've never heard from Natalia or anything like that?
There's that detective in you rearing its ugly head.
I have a very good-looking head. I just find that the hat being here is interesting, given that they never had a chance to move in.
Does it look like they moved in? I'm not their keeper. I don't even like them. I sold them the house so they leave me alone.
Not that Gus would have wanted you to.
People read too much into everything.
Well, guess I'm done for now.
Great. You can take me home.
Yeah, well, you tell the chief of police that I am still the district attorney until they take my name off the door.
Shh, this is a hospital, Jeffrey.
Get out of here, Doris. Unless you want to help me get dressed.
Oh, tempting. Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to go to the only place where I can get some peace and quiet.
Well, I do hope you're not referring to your office. I had that declared a crime scene. No one can get in. Bye-bye.